Okay.
Action.
So now this is our Q&A video. Yes, and we've chosen some questions which are quite interesting and fun to be answered.
Was that your intro?
Yes.
Your epic intro. How do we met and fall in love? Since I'm asking the questions, you're answering first.
That's quite tricky. Just briefly speaking, we met each other at university. When I was in the third year, I participated in a program.
I was in my second year.
Yes, and that program is basically about Chinese and Dutch students doing some business program together. So we were
interacting with each other.
Yes, for us to just, make some foreign friends to practice English.
For us, it's just to visit China, learn new culture, and maybe get to know some new people.
Yes, learn how to eat with chopsticks. So, due to that program, I went to Holland for my first time. And the first day, we had a welcome party. On that party, I found Leanna keep staring at me, which was quite strange and weird to me. And also, it aroused my curiosity towards her. I was like, why this girl kept staring at me? Yeah, so then...
That triggered your interest.
As we interacted in the group, and also you came to China, to Chongqing,
I think
we fell in love with each other.
Your interest already grew a little bit during your stay in Holland. And I think, for me, it really was growing more and more. Like you said, you already caught my eye the first moment I lay out my eyes on you.
I think basically
when I was in China. So.
Yeah, the crush
you was there as well.
Or the affection developed when we were in Chongqing. So actually that was the most interesting, wonderful
especially when we already shared a bed. We just were sleeping.
Yes.
You laid a little hand on
my
waist.
I was like, we really need to talk more about it.
Well, that's later.
Yes,
later.
We'll figure out. Okay.
And after China, we just kept texting. Well, I kept texting mostly. You were just always
when you were in New Zealand. Yes.
Always waiting for me. Okay. Who said I love you first?
Okay, now it's your turn.
I asked the question, so you answer first.
No, that doesn't work like that anymore.
Well, I think that I was the first one who said I love you first through WeChat.
No,
and
but
I spelled it in like love, yeah, because I was like, if I say I love you, maybe she would think
became too serious. Probably think I'm gay.
Yes.
She will keep her distance.
So that's why I said love ya.
Well, actually, it's pretty normal for us to say I love you.
Well, not for me.
Fine.
I just like to think that I said it first, but your opinion is different from that.
Definitely,
but
because
we're not
I
gonna
was
talk
the
about
one
that.
who officially told I love you.
No, you did not.
I said that in that letter. I said that. Okay.
Argument closed. We never fight. We never. Question 2.
The third one.
What do you like / adore most about him or her?
Your first.
Well, that's my answer.
Only cough.
I adore your
most, please.
I adore that you're really sincere and honest, and like your whole vibe is just like amazing. I think that attracted me the most about you was actually your eyes instantly, because for me they just like they look into my soul and they attract me so badly, and
even though they are small.
I think you're so beautiful. And I think I like that you're wise. I mean, it's not like one thing that I like or adore most about you. It's like your whole picture. It's totally you. I like you as who you are, and everything around that. And everyone has good and bad sides, and I also like the bad sides.
Aww, thank you, sweetie.
Because they're not so bad, trust me.
No. Even though I lied to you several times. Okay.
You wanna know the lies?
No, they don't want to.
They're too big.
They don't want. Okay,
my
turn. My turn. Just like you said, just the whole picture. But I do think I like the fact that when you look at me, I can feel that I'm the center of your world, your side. You make me feel that I'm really, really important. Like you always put me above everything. And also I like the fact that even though you're quite different from me, you always surprise me, and you are very logical. You arrange things in good order. You're really good at packing stuff.
She
It
only
really
likes my
kills
packing
my
skills.
anxiety for packing. I'm just really grateful for that. You love me, and you just make my life so much
adore
better.
You.
Oh,
You big love.
really? I love you, babe. Thank you. I need. Okay.
Question 3. What's the funniest thing she did?
Okay.
You first.
Well, I do have my story to tell. Remember the first time when she came to my home during Spring Festival, and we were at the beginning of our relationship. And one day I was laying in bed, she went downstairs for pooping. Our toilet is different from yours at home. So basically you have to squat, just typical Chinese toilet.
Pain in the ass.
She has to squat, and then you came upstairs.
Running, screaming, panicking.
Yes. Well, actually, you were hiding yourself behind the door and saying like, babe, I got a problem. And I was like, what is it? And she said, my poop, they got stuck in the toilet. And I was like, oh my God. She just felt so awkward to that thing.
But I had to tell you because I cannot just leave it there and just pretend like, oh, that's monster. Poop, poop.
No, apparently it was yours because it was too big. The funniest part is that I went downstairs and I used a stick to shove down the poop
And then it finally went away.
into the toilet. And I saved your life. I saved your face.
You saved my mints.
Yeah, your mints. That was really awkward and funny.
So what's the funniest thing you did? Well, there are many funny things you did.
For like?
We were really silly when we texted when we were not in a relationship, but I think those moments were sometimes so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Sorry, beep. Like we were talking about money laundry, and then you said it in such a weird and funny way. Like money laundry, like so serious, and I was like, literally like, what the. And I also just like your faces on pictures.
What?
The pictures we made during my stay in China first time.
Okay.
I made a lot of stickers of them on WeChat. And every time I made a new one, I just laughed my ass off and I'm sending them to you. And then I was just rolling on the floor. There were so many times that I think you're funny.
Thank you. I burped.
Well, I'm having a cold, so I cannot spell it.
No. Ew.
Okay, what's the most romantic thing he or she did? I will go first. It was, we were not in a relationship yet, but I was staying in New Zealand for internship, and it was my birthday, and then she sent me a whole box of gifts, slippers, a ring that I lost.
Yeah.
2 days later. Fuck, I still hate it so much.
Well, it can be the funniest thing you did as well.
It's some kind of painting of myself. I love it so much. Of course, it's me. And a letter, and the letter touched me so badly. I was just crying there all by myself in my room. And thinking like, oh my God, there's someone on this planet that cares about me.
Oh, that's just the message that I want to deliver.
Although you made a kind of a confession, I was still quite confused.
Because I said, I love you, leadership. In whatever way you would think of.
Yeah, in a friend
in a
or
friendship way or in a loving way.
Like more. No, I think you said in more than friendship or something. And I was like, so I can choose now?
Really confusing.
Yes,
well, I just don't want
you
things to get awkward.
You just should have said, I love you and I want to be your girlfriend.
No, that's just too much. You know, at that moment, I just wanted
least
you to know that you're not alone. I don't care if you want to be with me or not. At that moment, literally, I was so selfishness.
It was very romantic, and I cried my eyes out, and I think that was a really beautiful moment.
Oh. I think the most romantic thing you did, well, like I said, actually you are really romantic. Even though you don't seem like that. But you really surprised me, babe. Well, the poem you wrote, you wrote for me, and the story you wrote And also the photo album, they're just so beautiful, and I never thought anyone would do that for me. So I was also crying hard when I see those beautiful letters and photo
Her
album.
makeup was everywhere.
You're really, really, really romantic and really, really surprising.
Yes, because I look like a very boring person.
I didn't say that.
Okay, question 5. How did you find yourself into girls?
Girls.
For me, it was when I watched the movie.
Imagine me before you.
No, I imagine her and me. I just felt like maybe I already knew back then about the concept between like gay, but when I watched the movie, I was like really interested. I was like, oh. Then I start to watch more of those things.
So you become a big fan of.
And then I start to realize,
movies.
oh, maybe I'm interested. I don't know. I just always like to watch girls. I just found myself maybe at high school. I think it developed more maybe in the first year. So
Yeah, the girl on your basketball team, huh?
12
your first crush.
or 13 years old. I think I start gradually. I start to realize it more and more.
You started to embrace yourself.
Yes,
your
but I
gayness.
never talked about it with anyone.
Not even your mom.
Well, I once tried to tell
Yes,
her
you
a
told
bit,
me
but
that
it was a
you
kind of
told your mom.
awkward conversation, and it was not really a conversation how
Mom,
I imagined.
I'm gay?
No, it was not a conversation how I imagined. So I was quite disappointed afterwards.
Okay.
And then the next day she came asking me about it, and then I was like, Mom, I'm busy now. I'm playing a game, so go away.
Trying to avoid
I was like,
the
why are you?
awkwardness.
No, I sincerely wanted to have a conversation, but I just felt like, why are you asking me this now? While I'm doing something, because then it's really easy to just run from it. So that's, I think, why I did it. Your turn.
Just like I told you many times, my first girl crush was in high school. And at the moment, well, I think it was the second year of high school. I found a girl really tall and with a pretty face, really handsome and cute. And then she transferred to the the class in front of mine. I was like, wow, this girl looks really charming and I really want to know her. So I asked someone to get her QQ and I friended her. I started
It's
to
like,
talk.
okay, let's do it. Heart. I love you. It's my kind of a girl's bathroom.
I didn't do that. I did it in a very gentle and sophisticated way. First, I just... This is my story time.
Okay, so...
So I started in a very sophisticated way. I first and we just did some simple chatting, and then since she was in front of my class, so sometimes I brought her some candies,
Even tried to bribe her?
Come to me. Sort of that.
Come to me. I'm having some candies over here.
I'm not filthy. Well, I just brought her some candies
maybe
and...
In your dreams.
Yeah, maybe. Then we became really good friends.
Just imagine like, oops, there's candy here. Can you maybe take it? I'm sorry.
That was really pure puppy love.
Puppy, yes, that is true. I believe you.
And then we started to go to cinema together, and then after we watched Titanic.
We watched Titanic together?
Yes. And then we were she was my first girl crush, even though it didn't last long. Only probably 2 weeks. And it was gone.
True puppy love, indeed.
Yes.
Crushed by it.
And after that, I started to be more interested in girls.
Why?
Because they're just, they
find
can
that
be
their boobs
so...
are really squishy. Squish.
Oh, this is so cute. Squishy. They're soft and...
Oh, those lights.
And cute. And very understanding, considerate. And they can be very strong. Can give you a lot of warmth and love. Yeah, at that moment I was just like, it opened the new door. Yes. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
Come out yet? You come out yet?
Not yet.
I did. I just sent a text message to my mom.
Hello, Mom, I'm gay.
No. I said, like, I'm having a relationship with a girl, and she's the girl that you see in my profile picture. But I think... And then she told everyone, like, family, and I didn't have to tell anyone.
Yeah, that was the moment you officially came out.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed,
I feel like I was... Well, maybe indeed my mom already had some ideas.
Because I remember you told me that she asked you, or you talked about... You had a crush on a girl in your middle school or high school? Oh.
We only have
the girl on her
No, that was not that girl.
Oh, you even have more? You never told me that.
I told you, you just forgot.
I did.
It's my cough, my god.
I haven't come out yet, but I plan to. Maybe a few years ago, I would think... coming out is quite scary. Maybe your parents will disapprove of your sexuality and maybe they will abandon you or your relationship with your family is gonna break. But now I just feel like I need to tell them because I want to share. Since as I grew up, I didn't spend much time with my family. And I felt it's quite sad that you don't have strong connection. And actually, I think I want to share with them who I'm in love with. I feel like that's something families do. You always share what's on your mind. I just feel like it's quite pathetic. I'm hiding such kind of important things or decision in my life from them. I think it's just so sad. So I just wanted to share with them. Maybe I would do it during this spring festival. I want to come out to them. Just because I want to introduce the love of my life to them.
But they already know me, so that's gonna be awkward.
So you are the one who...
touches my daughter in appropriate places?
In my house!
In my house?
Under my nose! But I do want to share and come out to them. But I just really want us to in front of them as a couple instead of good friends. Okay, next one.
Okay. What do your family and friends think of him or her?
Her! Stop laughing about my her/him.
My family and friends think you are adorable, sweet, kind, damn friendly, and social. Like, you can always talk and just so friendly and nice and sincere and honest. Like, you cannot harm a fly. You're so little, tiny, and cute.
Yeah. Little dwarf. Asian little dwarf.
My mom's just like, ooh.
Oh, sorry, little sweet child.
I broke your back.
I know that your mom is really...
My mom really, really likes
big fan of me.
She's your biggest fan.
And also, I think Opa.
Yes, he thinks you're so cute. And that's what I really like.
I think the little book he sent me is really sweet. Dutch and Chinese. I left a good impression on your family.
You
and
did,
friends.
girl, you did.
Of course, my family and friends like you a lot as well. Firstly, my parents. Well, most of the time they're just like, oh, such a top lonely. Yes. So they also think you're beautiful and you're polite. Especially my dad. He thinks highly of you. Always nice and friendly and kind. Yeah, and also, oh. So you're another bunny.
No, bunnies do this as well to their ears.
Yes, but I mean, you're not a bunny. You don't have to do this.
Oh, I thought, sorry, I sometimes have an identity crisis.
Okay, so move on to my sister. I really enjoyed that. Even though my sister and you cannot communicate very well, since you cannot speak Chinese, my sister cannot speak English. Still, I think she is very supportive. I really appreciate that, and she likes you.
I'm really looking forward to have like kind of a relationship with her where you're just like fooling around and teasing each other a lot.
Well, at least you're doing that now, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if I would be able
language
to, yes, if I would be able to talk Chinese a bit better, you can like really tease her, and you're like, and it's like.
Also, my friends enjoy hang out with us. even though you cannot speak Chinese.
I'll just be like,
still they are pretty friendly, showing great hospitality. I'm really grateful for this. Yes, I feel lucky.
I'm doing my best.
Oh, you did a great job.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, plans for marriage or kids?
Marriage?
Definitely.
Probably in Holland.
Gay marriage does not even exist here in Chinese dictionaries.
Wow, maybe many years later. And we're probably gonna live in Holland or some other countries. That's our current plan. But who knows what will happen.
And kids, well, at this moment,
no.
I don't want to share my love with some other kid. I only want to give it to you.
Yes, I think it just... Yeah, it's been a long time since last time I penetrated your nose. I'm sorry.
Don't talk so disgusting among our friends.
That's just normal. Okay, no kids just because kids mean great responsibility. I think it's just nice there are only two of us. You know, we enjoy a very relaxing time after work. We'll go traveling without worrying about the kids at home.
Without worrying like, did we forgot something? No. If we get bored in our relationship, we're going, fine, we'll take children then. No, it's not gonna happen.
Okay, so next one.
What's the biggest difficulty of a long distance relationship?
That's a good question.
Not being able to touch you. For me, it's the fact that you cannot just see and touch each other.
Yeah, that makes things so much harder.
Yeah. We're so in love, so we miss each other so badly. And whenever you're having some down moment yourself, you just want to cuddle with your love. Just by WeChat, it's like, hi, and then I cannot really cuddle with my phone. So that's, for me, the hardest part. Like the part that you just cannot physically be together. Besides that, well, and time difference sucks, but that's just a minor thing.
Yeah, that's just minor to me. I just don't like the fact that when we were both not in a good mood or even felt down, we cannot, comfort each other very well. Actually, these kind of moments can be totally avoided when we are by each other's side.
You can force each other so much more to talk.
And also to give some physical contact. That really, really solves problems in a relationship. So that's the hardest part of a long distance relationship. When you really need each other, you cannot be there for her. And the time for healing takes longer.
Yeah. Then how to maintain a long distance relationship? Well, how to maintain? Just keep loving, keep sharing, keep giving.
Yeah, I always have one word for this kind of question, just communication. Communication. Because when you have some thoughts in your mind, it's not good just to hold it inside, to hold it from your partner. This actually can build some kind of wall in between two of you. Maybe over time you just become strangers. You're used to not sharing with each other. The connection can be gone. So always keep communicating. Just tell her like how you tell yourself.
For him.
Yeah, him, indeed.
Communication is a lifesaver. Contact. Do you keep contact every day? Share everything with each other. We text every day at least. And whenever we can, we will try to have a video chat every day.
Yeah,
definitely talk. At least say good morning and sweet dreams and good night.
Definitely talk
and I
every
love
day.
you. We say every day I love you to each other, minimum of 5 times, I think.
Multiple times. Indeed, we definitely keep contact.
Also, bunny behavior. you know that bunnies do this.
I was thinking.
Okay. And we share, we share everything, most of it. What you just said, we try to share everything at least. But sometimes during the long distance, you don't always want to give your negativity to the other person. So I think in the last few months, maybe that happened sometimes a little bit. But
yeah, we have some hard moments, but we've been through it. Communication saved us. We're answering the last question again. Well, just like if we have some plans, if we're gonna do some fun things or new things, we always tell each other like, oh, I'm going to meet a friend, I'm going to have a family dinner, something like that.
I think these were our questions. We have more, but it will be too long because we're already talking for 39 minutes.
Okay.
So we leave it here, and the next questions will come another time when we
maybe whenever we feel like it and we have time. But most of the time we just want to enjoy our life in reality. But it's also nice
because
to
the
make
time
some
we're together is already so short.
Indeed.
Okay, so we'll leave it here.
Bye.